6 shortcuts for speaking at a conference. Number 1, no visual aids when you start. What I mean by this is no PowerPoint slide. The MC will introduce you, you walk onto the stage. There's not a holding slide, it's a blank screen. This compels people in the audience to look at you. So step 1, nothing on the screen. Step 2, start strong. What we suggest here is you don't start with a greeting or even an acknowledgement. So you're not saying good morning, thank you for being here, or even acknowledging the MC. What you do is you start with a question to the audience, a story, it could be a quote, or some data points. In other words, you immediately grab their attention by not following convention. So step 2, start strong. Step 3, when you set out your content, always give it a number. So there's 4 things I'm going to talk about. There's 5 keys we're going to unlock. There are 3 pillars to this strategy. There are 5 elements we're going to explore. The moment you give a number, people then have a framework in their mind to follow. If you say a few things or a number of things, people will disengage. It's just they go, oh, that sounds like too much, and I don't have structure. Number 4. Be passionate. If you are going to be in front of an audience, you need to be emotionally engaging. If you stand up there sounding like some monotonous robot, then clearly you're going to get the reaction and response in the audience. 5th, look at your audience. What I mean by this is look into the eyes of your audience. If the house lights are low, ask the sound and technology, the tech guys at the back of the room to turn the house lights up. When you can see their eyes, you can facilitate and connect engagement and also see how they're responding and reacting to your content. And step 6, close how you start. So if you started with a question, you end by responding and closing that question. If you opened with a story, you remind them of that story at the close. If it was data points, then you remind them of those data points and see how you've integrated that into your content. And they're the 6 steps. Follow them and you'll have powerful, engaging presentations at your conferences.